Hello, good afternoon and welcome to our listeners on Darlo Fans Radio for this FA Trophy third round game between Darlington and AFC Telford. But we do have what looks to be a cracking game here on Blackwell Meadows, and this is the last 64 already of the FA Trophy, so you start to think for which of the teams that goes through here starts to look, the last 32, there's £4,500 for the winner, starts to become a bit more appealing, Wayne, doesn't it really?
It does. Well, we've been here before, and we know how quickly the semi-finals come around. And yeah, it just takes a couple of wins, and you're right at the business end.
Melvin Minter back in today. I think Alan wants to have a look at him. I saw this week this is the last game of his scheduled loan, isn't it? But I think he wants to have a look to see whether he might think about extending that.
Yeah, well, it's obviously been extended once, and I think if we stay in the cup today, there's probably a good reason to extend it further if we can.
Minter's distribution there is good. He gets a long ball forward, and O'Neill's got on the second ball. Maguire plays Rivers, who's in an ocean of space. Rivers gets the shot, deflected home. There's the opening goal in the first 5 minutes. Jarrett Rivers, the ball took a deflection past the goalkeeper. Griffiths clutching thin air, and Darlington make the breakthrough in the first few minutes.
Yeah, excellent start for the Quakers. Previous games, we've been profligate in front of goal, but great to get that early goal with our first chance. It's been a while since that's happened.
Yeah, the little butch back off O'Neill was a little bit fortunate, but Jarrett Rivers had so much room there. He was in oceans, not as much as it almost looked. Then he got the goal-bound shot, took a deflection straight past the goalkeeper.
I think the deflections beat the keeper there, but we'll take it.
Where's this been taken from? Away!
That's an enthusiastic one. Back underway, ball's played inside, and shots come in there, came almost squeezed under Melvin Minter.
I think Lang maybe caught napping a little bit there.
I think it was taken quickly, caught us all by surprise a little bit. Ball's back inside, and then Lang defends that one. Second chance to cross, it's chipped up to the back stick. There's going to be a chance for the volley, and it's good connection, just leaning back a little bit over the bar. And Alan Armstrong, Darren Holloway, I think, making that same point. Darlington were caught napping a little bit.
Yeah, definitely just got to switch on in those situations.
You can see there on the replay, the ball came back to Hardy. Hardy just stood it up back stick, and the shot just only a yard or so over the bar. Lang on the halfway line snaps into a challenge and pops it forward, and then it's just returned back over onto the top of Darlington's defence, where Watson nods it down. Then Lee Vaughan picks it up for Telford. He finds McHale down the line. McHale's standing up against Watson. Watson stands and he lets him wander into the box there without putting a challenge in, and McHale wraps a left-footed shot round it.
The one good thing about, or one of the many good things about Melvin is that he likes to come and take command of a situation.
Ball's cleared, and it's Meppen Walters who clears it, drops it off to McHale, who's been bright in these opening stages for Telford. He's found Hardy. Hardy's running straight at Darlington's defence. Again, nobody challenges, and the shot comes. That's an outstanding save by Melvin Minter, just tipping it away there. But again, James Hardy with 15 or 20 yards to run right at the throat of the Darlington defence.
Well, these last 5-6 minutes, Telford have really come into the game, testing us at the back, and it's a great save by Minter.
Before it comes back to Meppen Walters, the centre-back here for the visitors. Plays a diagonal ball, which is flicked on by Davies, who beat Watson there. And then again, Watson slide into another challenge. Doesn't get the ball that time, and the cross comes in, which Hunt has to clear. McHale's on the edge of the box, but his touch is just a little heavy. But again, Darlington not able to keep possession too much.
Yeah, Tyrone just a couple of times there, just giving the ball away when well placed.
Ball's back to McHale, 25 yards from goal, left-footed shot, good hands from Minter. And in space to pick that one up. Nice ball there forward by Lang, who's found O'Neill. O'Neill's got plenty of space, nobody in front of him yet, gets his head up. He's got an overlap if he wants, which he does. It's just McMahon. McMahon's going to take a touch, get to the byline, and then try and get the cross across, but it's blocked out behind for a corner. McMahon's just stayed down. You were just saying, weren't you, that McMahon earlier on is back up on his feet now. Rivers takes all the way across, but it's a free header clear that by Meppen Walters. Sousa picks up the second ball, gets a left-footed cross. It's a good cross. It's taken a deflection and gone all the way across. I think that's going to be another corner.
The crucial, as I've said, is delivery from that right-hand side is excellent.
Rivers is going to take this corner. It's a good delivery, that one. O'Neill was the nearest Darlington player to it. Sousa's got a touch in the box, and he's got past his man, fires it across. Comes to O'Neill on the edge. He's just getting his head up looking for an option. Tries to turn and get the shot. Gonna have 2 minutes of added time, as you saw by the rather nifty on-screen graphic there. Hatfield picks that ball up and tries to prod it into Rivers' space, but McHale finds a nice ball wide to Davies for Telford. He's got a little bit of space there to try and pick across, which he does. Watson gets enough of a block on it to take the sting out of it and then clears it, but that's only just gone straight to an opponent. Ball's played down wide now. Telford get a clip across. That's a great header. It's a great cross, lovely cross, and it's been nodded in by Aaron Williams for the equaliser. Close range, the cross there was all the quality. Williams just had to nod it into space, didn't he? All the work was done on the cross.
Yeah, exactly. They've threatened, haven't they, down their right side, and a really good cross and no chance for Minter.
No, he was diving to his right, just clutching at thin air there. Really, no chance. So AFC Telford are going to go into this half-time break back on terms.
Yeah, it'd be bitterly disappointing for Darlington to concede a goal at that point.
Sousa's going in for that second ball and does enough to win it, even though he ends up getting barged over a little bit. Ball back with Watson now, who comes inside to Hatfield. Quick tempo, both teams pressing really energetically off the ball, aren't they? It's going to be interesting to see whether both teams can keep this going all the way through.
Yeah, they've obviously had a bit of a rocket at half-time. Darlington, I think.
Here's Maguire getting past his man far side, comes inside to Sousa, great chance for Sousa. Sousa's hit the outside of the post, it was a really good chance. McMahon's wondering why he didn't slide it across, but I think Sousa, I was expecting him to shoot and he did, just couldn't quite get enough bend on it.
Typical Sousa, wasn't it? Take the ball, beat a man, try and bend it in. You'd have put your money on him.
Yeah, no argument with the option there. Good play.
Yeah, just taking the tempo out the game a little bit here. It was a bit 100 mile an hour, but that throw-in's just allowed to slow it down.
McMahon does well there up against Williams. They're having a little bit of verbals, but he won the ball cleanly, but it comes still through to McHale. McHale's come inside a challenge from Hatfield, and as the shot hits the crossbar, a Raspberry drive that was by McHale, and from a Darlington point of view, relieved to see that one thunder against the bar.
Yeah, definitely that danger man again, McHale. I think Melvin was beating all ends up there.
Yeah, he could have. Poor play from both teams on the ball there. Now Campbell's dropped into space. Done well there, Campbell, and gets the ball back off Holness. The two substitutes working together, find Maguire inside the box. Maguire plays it back, but Darlington can't fashion a shooting chance. It looked good till they got to the box there.
Yeah, I think we got a taster of what that substitution might bring.
Here's McHale, oh, he's got Hunt stood up, he's come into the box. Hatfield's tackled him down there. I think he's outside the box, fortunately. Oh no, the referee's given the penalty, I think.
Yeah, Stu, I'd have to agree. I thought that was just outside the box.
Well, we're going to see it. We're going to see it in glorious Technicolor here, but that looked outside the box to me. Let's see. I'd be happy to be unbiased if I'm proved wrong. There's Hatfield. There's the contact. Well, to be honest, from this angle, it's right on the line, isn't it?
Flick a coin, Stu.
Yeah, had a great game today, Melvin Minter. He's up against it here, though. Williams is going to step up and take it right-footed. And Minter saved it. What a great save by Melvin Minter. Well, if this is an audition for Melvin Minter, he's passing it with flying colours. Fantastic save from the goalkeeper.
Yeah, excellent save, Stu. He's read him. Give him the legs. Dived.
Brilliant. Brilliant goalkeeping. There's a coming together there between Hunt and Williams, but I think it was just a coming together. No free kick given. Yeah, it would appear to me that Holness is making a better impression, if you like, or we're doing a little bit better in that role. Ball's wide with Telford so far. Comes all the way across. It's a great finish. What a great finish. Nice cross. Aaron Williams has fired that on the half volley. Melvin Minter, so impressive today, no chance. The ball fell for him right on the half volley and he's dispatched it into the bottom corner.
One of those when he leaves his foot, you know where it's going to end up.
He's got in between two Darlington defenders there. I'm not sure Alan Armstrong will be too thrilled about that. There's two defenders covering, and the centre forward's got there. As I say, it's fallen for him beautifully on the half volley, so the power's on the ball already. You just got to guide it goal bound, haven't you? 9 minutes to go. 9 minutes for the Quakers to fashion an opportunity to get back level. Ball's played into Maguire's feet. Maguire drops it off to Rivers. Nice play between the two of them. Rivers gets his head up. I think he's only got Campbell around. Campbell makes the run, so Rivers comes back inside. Hatfield inside the box, he's tripped there, and the referee gives the free kick. I think Maguire was hoping for the advantage. Do you try and shift it a bit to create an angle? It doesn't look like that, because there's nobody there unless it goes to Campbell. Looks like it's going to be a direct shot. Hatfield steps up, Hatfield takes it, drives it through the wall. Well, the wall didn't jump as instructed, but it went straight through it, right into the back of the net, and Will Hatfield draws the Quakers level. Steps up all the way through. Does it go through the wall or just through a gap? I think it's hard to tell, maybe. Lang takes it, just bombs one forward. Reid competes with Meppen Walters. Hatfield just prods one, trying to prod it over Vaughan's head, but Vaughan hooks it high up into the sky. McHale finds Hardy, and he's got a runner outside him if he can find him. He's managed to keep onside. Lang's over trying to close that one down. Cross comes in, it's a nice cross, and Williams has had a chance to bury it there. Hunt throw-in comes down the line. Comes off a Telford player last, and then the referee, Mr. Kenny, blows his full-time whistle, and you can see the rain coming down there at Blackwell Meadows. And we've had an entertaining 2-2 draw that is about to take us to a conclusion through a penalty shootout.
It's been an excellent game, full of grit, determination, few bits of quality, and yeah, perhaps the best is yet to come.
So £4,500 and a route into the hat for the last 32 of the FA Trophy at stake through this penalty shootout. Right, McMahon is going to take this first one, and McMahon shoots and scores. So the first one calmly put away by Tony McMahon. Going to Griffith's right. This time it's going to be Aaron Williams. Missed from the spot earlier. Will he go the same way? Go straight down the middle, Williams. You could hear the net ripple from there. Minter went to his left. Wind and rain come down. Jarrett Rivers steps up, puts it to the, sends the keeper the wrong way. Puts it to the keeper's right. Keeper dives left.
Yeah, again, all three penalties sent the keeper the wrong way.
McHale comes forward, steps up, staggers his run, and Minter's made a great save there. McHale just had that sort of stuttering run which made you think he might go that way.
Yeah, very Pogba-esque, wasn't it, that run up? And isn't it always the way? The lad who's had a blinder in 90 minutes misses the penalty.
But here's Will Hatfield, scorer of that equaliser near the end, and Hatfield finishes it. Nice penalty.
You don't save those, Stu.
You don't save those. Russell Griffiths attempted, but has to be something special to save one of those. Maybe James Hardy here with penalty number 3 for Telford. Hardy takes, and you don't save those either. In the same part of the goal that Hatfield put his, a second half. Campbell steps up. Campbell scores. Another nice finish.
It's another excellent penalty by Campbell.
So Darlington score with their first 4 penalties. Can't quite see who it is. It's going to be another left footer. Melvin Minter, can he be the hero here? It's taken. Oh, he almost got to it. Minter guessed right, and he might have got a hand to it. Couldn't quite keep it out. But if Nicky Hunt scores this one, as Nicky Hunt just is walking from the halfway line, it won't matter. Hunt steps up, he turns away, has a think about it, prepares himself. Hunt steps up, and Hunt scores and puts the Quakers through to the last 32 of the FA Trophy. Griffiths went to his right, got a hand to it, but there was too much power on it. And after what's been a really enjoyable second half particularly, Darlington have squeezed through win.
Excellent penalty shootout, 5 from 5, quality penalties, can't ask anything more. And just a word for Nicky Hunt. I think he's probably scored as many penalties in shootouts as he has as open play goals in his career.
Absolutely. I'm sure Alan Armstrong, Darren Holloway and the coaching team will be delighted to get through. I think AFC Telford, for what it's worth, probably edged the game, to be honest. I think they can walk away with their heads held high in terms of the performance. But when it comes to tight games like that and it goes to penalties, it's all a little bit of a lottery.